You might see a paper on your doorstep if you haven't submitted your 2020 census information yet. Fox 55's Mallory Beard spoke with U.S. Census Bureau representatives and locals to see why Hoosiers might not be feeling the census this year.
Time is ticking for Hoosiers to submit their 2020 census information.
The census is so important. First and foremost, it is mandated by the Constitution. It is used for apportionment and redistricting. But more importantly, it brings resources back to our communities.
The Census Bureau mailed out questionnaires in mid-March, but many still haven't filled one out. Census employees are now visiting homes of residents who haven't submitted forms. TJ Charlin says he's a tad reluctant to fill his out.
Yeah, I think it's just kind of time consuming, and it's like brings back memories of filling out those I-STEP tests.
He's also worried whether the information requested is politically motivated.
Because then I start thinking that they have an ulterior motive behind the filling out the census.
Census Bureau Regional Director Marilyn Sanders says this is a common concern, but she assures residents the information is safe.
The census is mandated. We cannot share your information by law. Every person that works for the Census Bureau is sworn for life.
Sanders says fear is what will keep the Bureau's quality control team knocking on doors after the deadline. But she wants to bridge the gap through awareness. Without accurate information, Sanders says libraries, shelters, and food organizations will go underfunded.
Most of that funding is distributed through the state, the county, and through funding coming back to many of the cities.
Sanders urges Hoosiers to pay more attention to the questions. She says they're related to gender, age, and who resides in each household, not asking for your Social Security number.
So it's important to note that we must make sure that everyone is counted in the 2020 census, and we have a short time right now to complete the counting of everyone.
Maybe provoking Hoosiers to pick up the paper on their doorsteps after all.
Not a bad thing to do. I think it's going to help the future to decide, how things are and how they were and how they're changing. So,
in Fort Wayne, I'm Mallory Beard, Fox 55 News.
Once again, the deadline to submit your 2020 census information is September 30th. For more info, check out this story at WFFT.com.